Okay, fifth grade, here is another way to do a two-digit by a two-digit multiplication problem. We're going to use expanded form to help us solve it. So here are the steps. Get these copied in your notes. Number 1 says to multiply the ones. Number 2 says then to multiply the ones and the tens. Number 3 says the same thing, multiply the ones and the tens, and I'll explain that in a minute. Number 4 says to multiply the tens, and the step 5 then will be to add the partial products together. Okay, so get those notes copied, get your steps firmly written down, and now we're going to walk through several examples together. Our first example, we'll go back to our first problem of the car washes, and we're going to do 38 times 12. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to put these numbers in expanded form, and then you're going to multiply them. So 38 gets broken down to 30 plus 8. Okay, 12 in expanded form is 10 plus 2. So once you have broken them down in expanded form, then you're going to follow your steps. It says multiply the ones. What two numbers here are in the ones place, or what represents ones? The number 8 and the 2. So over here you will see on the side here, for understanding purposes, I wrote out 8 times 2, and that gives us what? 16. Good. Now our second step says to multiply the ones and the tens. Okay, so I'm going to start here, and I'm going to do 2 times 30 because 30 is in my tens place. So I write over here 2 times 30 equals 60. Step 3 says to multiply the ones and the tens. Well, I got another 1 and I got another 10. So now I'm going to multiply 8 times 10. 3. 8 times 10 gives us 80. Okay, step 4 says to multiply the tens. What two numbers are tens? The 30 and the 10. So number 4 here we put 10 times 30, which gives us 300. Our last step says then to add the partial products. So you could just keep them lined up and add it here, or for my visual purposes and keeping things together, I just rewrote all my numbers, lined up according to place value, and then added the number. And you will see here that we get 456. Zeros plus 6 gives us 6. 8 plus 7 gives us 15. 5 goes there, 1 gets regrouped, and 1 plus 3 is 4. So this is another way, 5th grade, to find a two-digit by a two-digit multiplication problem. Okay, let's practice another one. All right, let's do 72 times 16. Okay, let's break 72 into expanded form. This becomes 70 plus 2. 16 becomes 10 plus 6. Okay, so now we're going to follow our steps. First step is to multiply the ones. That would be 2 and 6. And you see here I put a little box around there. You could do the same. And you can also use different colored pencils if you want, or different colored pens and to help you see this. So this would be 2 times 6, which gives us 12. Okay, then you will see I changed my color to green, because now I'm going to multiply the ones by the tens. And this would be 6 times 70. So I put that to the side. 6 times 70 gives us, again, if you need to, just look at your non-zero digits, multiply first and add your 0. That would give us 420. Okay, then we're going to do the same. I'm going to switch my color, so I see that I'm switching steps. Then we're going to do the same. 2 times 10, put it over here. 2 times 10, that's going to give us 20. Now the next step is to take and multiply the tens. The two numbers here, you see here I have in a box, are 70 times 10. 70 times 10 gives us 700. Then our last step is to just add those numbers together. Again here, line them up according to place value. We have 0 plus 2 gives us 2. 2 plus 2 plus 1 will give us 5. And 7 plus 4 will give us 11. Okay, good job. Copy this down, and this would be a really good time. If you're not understanding the steps, if you're not looking back and understanding those steps, give me and write me down a question. Okay, let's do another one. Number 2 here. Let's do 84 times 21. We break down our 84 to 80 plus 4, and we break down the 21 to 20 plus 1. Okay, now our first step is to do what? Okay, yes, we're going to multiply the numbers in the one spot. So number 1 here would be 1 times 4, which gives us 4. Good job. Now, just for my purposes, I'm going to switch colors so you guys can see. You don't have to. Okay, my second step tells me to multiply the ones by the tens. Now, I'm sure somebody's going to ask, well, Ms. Sharber, do you have to start and use this one first? Could we use the 4 first and use this 4 times 20 first? And what do you think that answer is? Yes, you can. That doesn't matter. Okay, so you can take 1 times now. We have to do 1 times 80 to give us 80. Okay, now I'm going to switch colors again because our third step says then to take this ones and multiply it by that tens. So step 3 here will be 4 times 20. What's 4 times 2? 8, good, and we add our 0 to get 80. Okay, our next step tells us to then multiply the tens. What two numbers are our tens? Good, 80 and 20. So now we're going to multiply 80 times 20. 8 times 2 gives us, good job, 16, and we add our 2 zeros for 1600. Now our next step tells us to do what? To add all our partial products together. So I'm going to start with our biggest one and line them up all the way down. So it's 1600, 80, 80, and then we need 4. Making sure you line them up according to place value to get the correct answer. Zeros plus 4 gives me 4, good job. 8 plus 8 gives me 16, good, regroup. 1 plus 6 gives me 7. 1 plus nothing gives me 1 for 1,764. All right, good job. If you have questions, let's get them down and bring them back to class. Let's do one more.